Cooney, loser, bold guy. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, Cooney, upstays alive.
Welcome back to Raccoon Tweeties. Be sure to like and subscribe.
We got a Patreon, we got a Discord, we got Instagram,
all that stuff.
we got TikToks, we got Facebook. We got
Listen, in the 90s, back at the belly room, you could suck a dick to get this deal.
Oh, so early in the episode.
We're breaking into Joey Diaz a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Back in the 80s, we used to get demonetized every week.
Oh, cocksuckers.
Oh, God. That's fine.
I just realized, now I see why you're saying that. It's hard to do Joey Diaz without, saying some curses. You know? I don't know. But I take another Starly.
Yeah, go to church and say what the heck and stuff like that, dude.
All the people talking about Raccoon Tweeties. Listen to me. I met Raccoon Tweeties back then. They're not too good. Okay. Yeah. I'm like dropping out of Joey.
Flappers ain't singing the best, I'll tell you that.
All right. You don't go to a Raccoon Tweets podcast and think you're going to be hearing about all the good stuff going on when you wake up early in the morning. You say, this is going to be my day.
I can't lie, dude. When I saw Joey Diaz was on Joe Rogan's podcast, I got pretty excited because we've been doing a lot of Joey Diaz voice. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, dude, it's going to refresh the memory bank. Go back there, kind of get that voice going again.
We're going to have some more Joey Diaz sayings to do and more impersonations. It's just fun to do. I love it.
It is very fun.
I kidnapped this guy back in the 90s, okay? He was in my house for a week. The cops busted in the door, said, listen, suckers.
I need to send you for a weekend to smoke like 30 cigarettes in 2 days.
Yeah.
And then come back and you're going to get that guttural feeling of Joey Diaz kind of stuff like that.
I'm hoping I can do it. My voice has been messed up, which I'm hoping doesn't have anything to do with my house. Because there's no mold. It's been remediated. I'm back in the house. My girlfriend has been calling it Mold Manor recently. She's like, we're going back to Mold Manor.
And that's why you want to talk about it now because there's a joke behind it.
Now that another person has thought of a funny joke. I'm the Mold Man. But I'm back. We heard people have been talking about Tom Brady doing stand-up.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Dude, the more the better, dude. There's only 1,000. We need a lot more than that. You know what I mean?
He could be added to Murderer's Row. One of the assassins. He might get on the mic and just blow everybody away.
You want me a real answer or do you want me a joke answer?
Real answer.
Real answer, dude. It makes us look better, dude. If he's bad at stand-up, it makes everyone else look better. That's
true. Someone great doing it, and then they can't do it. Because Tom Brady is probably the greatest quarterback of all time. And so he's mastered one thing. If he's really bad, because being a quarterback is hard, if he's really bad at stand-up, then you're right.
It calls into question his quarterbacking.
He might, Was he even good at being in the NFL?
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care if anybody does it. I've never cared.
I think a better way of asking the question is if you were a 7-time champion in the NFL.
Yeah.
And would you want to do stand-up after achieving that mountain?
No.
No?
No, not at all.
You see it as a regression?
No, I don't say it's a regression. I'm just like, he plays football. That's what he does. And now he has millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah.
I would do whatever is stand-up his interest. If he's always been interested in doing stand-up, then yeah.
Well, keep talking. I'm gonna look that up real quick.
Yeah, that'd be a real Jamie pull if you can figure out Tom Brady's motivations as a kid. Because somewhere he has like a journal where I always wanted to be a stand-up, but also the greatest quarterback of all time. It'd be cool if he went up, like I said before, if he went up there and be like, well, at least I'm better than Brendan Schaub. But I'd also like. Remember?
What?
Well, I think that would be funny if he just dropped a shot.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Bro, have you ever heard about this? Sorry, I was looking at you for a different reason.
What?
It says Tom Brady AI comedy special makes this football star very angry.
Oh, no, I didn't. I think they talked about it on Shaw, but no, I didn't. I didn't know
they had an AI special.
I think that's what they were referring to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
We should watch that.
You want me to try to find it?
Maybe that should be the episode. When gold falls in your lap, that's definitely not a saying, but you keep it.
Oh, man, this is a terrible way to enter the stand-up game, dude.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Look at this right here. Look at that. That's how he wants to start stand-up.
He already threatened to sue?
Yeah.
Damn, he's way before Bappa. Way ahead of Bappa there.
Yeah.
Damn, I wonder what comedian he threatened to sue.
Wow. Where can I watch Brady 6? What is that?
I mean, I don't care that Tom Brady or anybody else tries stand up. It's just if I were like a really successful athlete, I can't imagine that's something I'd want to do.
Yeah.
Because stand up is hard, and it's kind of embarrassing if you do bad. So why would you do that to yourself? Everyone respects you. It's also a sign that your life is not going that well. Because remember Chris Pratt. He did that open mic at the Pikey right before his divorce.
Yeah.
He's got 2 kids. He's married, and he's at the Pikey in L.A. at like midnight. Not a good sign for the marriage.
Yeah.
Right?
When I went to the Pikey, it was back in the 80s.
He's offering to suck Joey's dick for a spot at the Pikey. Come on, you're a father and a husband. The same with the Tom Brady. He's divorced, and he's like, well, when your wife leaves you, you're like, well, there's stand-up.
Yeah.
When something bad happens, why don't I make other people laugh? I don't get that.
You got too many rings to suck my dick for 10 minutes in the belly room, Tom Brady.
Most comedians probably something bad has already happened, and that's why they're doing stand-up. But these guys are getting bad shit happening to them at like 60 and 50.
As far as influence before 2023, I found one thing right here. And that's he dipped his toe into comedic waters in
on 80 for Brady. Yeah.
He maimed the waters. That's not what I was going to say. Not 80 for Brady. Saturday Night Live in 2005.
Oh, I don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like a funny guy, really.
Not really.
No.
I do enjoy his shit posts whenever he's in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. And it's like him and Gronk just like taking off their shirts and shit.
Yeah, they kind of have a meathead thing. I mean, Peyton Manning was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Him doing it makes more sense. He was good at the commercial. He was a good salesman. But Tom Brady's always been kind of awkward. And then he also he had that clip, the famous clip of him, like his son comes in, he's like, hey, give me a kiss. Mm-hmm. And then his son kisses him on the mouth. And he's like, that's not a kiss. Come over here again. That's not something that comedians will do on camera generally.
Yeah.
That kind of open cringe.
Tom Brady warns stand-up comedians to keep his family aside from the upcoming comedy roast on Netflix.
Oh, well, sorry, Tom. I just talked about something that happened.
That's not how comedy works, dude.
They're definitely going to talk about how your wife left you and you pick football over her.
Wow.
And your family. One more season because I need to win another championship. Yeah. He's already the best. He's like, no, I need to be really like, no one can ever catch me. That's when you lose your family. Sometimes greatness requires losing your family.
But he's not getting divorced, right? Is he?
He's already divorced.
Oh, with that model?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Giselle, he kicked her to the curb.
Oh, my God.
He chose the Buccaneers over Vacation with Fam.
Yeah, you can't do that.
No. I would never do that. Hurting my throat there, Papa.
What's the name that he
Mercy.
I'll never choose a football career over Mercy.
No, I could look at the Buccaneers. I look at Mercy. I say, okay, we're going to the zoo.
I'd rather take Mercy to the zoo than sit behind the center.
Do milk minimum with Mercy every Sunday. Okay, Michael Rayner. They go very good on TikTok.
There's no wide receiver that'll bring me back to the game after Mercy was born.
Michael Rayner sucked my dick for a spot in the belly room in the 90s.
Michael Rainier.
Take another star, Mercy.
Oh, yeah, but a lot of these are about Tom Brady and stand-up is just about how he wants to sue comedians.
Why?
I think they're using the word comedian lightly. Like, is there any comedian that took, like...
I would love to know who the comedians are.
Yeah, let's see if I can find something.
Are they stealing jokes? Tom Brady sues Jay Light over stealing joke about football.
Tom Brady is outraged with Luke Schwartz for no reason, apparently. Let's see here. Tom Brady has finally retired from the NFL and is into the next phase, stand-up comedy. Wow, that's weird. So they okay. It says here, Will Sasso and Chad Coltgen.
I don't know Chad Colgan, but obviously Will Sasso, one of our guys.
Yeah, he's one of the 1,000 B.
Mad TV fame.
Yeah.
Very funny. Did Tom Brady?
Yeah, so the 2 comedians posted a Tom Brady AI comedy special on their Patreon page.
Oh. Well, we don't have the Patreon, Papa.
Yeah.
So Will Sasso has a podcast they did on his Patreon for him, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
So they must have made the AI. Man, they're smart guys.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Oh, it's now impossible to find the AI special.
Because they got sued and they had to take it down. That's lame.
Even if it falls into the gray area of legality.
I thought you wanted to make America great again, Tom Brady. What's this? That's not making America great. That's silencing. That's against the free speech.
Yeah, we need freedom of the press.
Yeah. trying to protect free speech here, blue checks and all that stuff. And then Tom Brady's out there suing people, taking comedy specials down. That is not Netflix, Tom.
Oh, I like how this article says he sent podcasters cease and desist orders. Aren't they comedians? They're comedians, right?
Yeah.
Will Sasso
is. Stand up. I don't know Chad.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Don't know dick about Chad.
No, don't know nothing about Chad.
Will Sasso's a great guy. Never met him.
What do you think Tom Brady should have done instead of stand up? Because you don't seem to think he should have done stand up.
Yeah, interior design, something along those lines. Maybe I don't know. Well, stand up is. I just don't know. I don't give a fuck. I think it's fine if he does it.
Interior design is an interesting idea. So you think Tom Brady should be like one of those YouTube home decor people?
Yeah.
So I'm at my house in here. It's a bachelor pad, really. And, I really like the kitchen, but I think, I don't like the sink. I want a marble sink, so when people come over, like chicks, so I want a place where my kids can visit me, because we're splitting up time right now.
Also, too, I think that he should have went into like sketch comedy or something that's easier, where you are more in control of the result. With stand-up, you're not in control of the audience, really. They can film you. You're a fucking star. And you're a star learning how to do stand-up in front of people that don't give a fuck about you learning how to do stand-up.
Yeah, they just kind of want to watch you do things when you're that famous.
Yeah.
He does, with sketch comedy, not a bad idea because he's friends with Gronk, right? They're boys. And Gronk kind of wanted to be an actor. I think he's been in some movies and stuff. Tom Brady did 80 for Brady. Maybe they do sketches together, Gronk and Brady, like, I don't know.
Relive the glory days.
They could do those like stupid comedian sketches, like when your coffee isn't ready in the morning, or like when you drink coffee and then it's Gronk. He's like, man, I got to take a shit. But Tom Brady's already in the bathroom. So they're like, oh, come on, Tom, why are you taking so long? He's like, well, I want to be the best at pooping. That's so bad. But they could do that.
Yeah, I feel like if he was able to like live in a vacuum and not surround himself with people that'll just be like, that's great, that's great, that's great. Then I think if you were to be able to get good at stand-up, and then he's like an old man, like finally putting stuff out, but nobody's going to do it that way, dude. They're going to jump into the deep end.
Yeah, very tough for him to do.
Yeah.
He's going to have to find a truth teller. He's going to have to find his own Gerardo.
Also, too, like T.I.,
he tried stand-up, yeah.
And that's so recent. And it's like, bro, look at him. You know what I mean? I mean, not that I've never seen a stand-up.
Yeah.
All I see is negative articles about him, though, dude. That's it.
People really don't like it when you try comedy after you're famous.
Yeah.
Jeremy Piven, there was a lot of backlash with him.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because he's like a funny guy.
Also, too, he's not, dude, Tom Brady is a household name in third world countries. You know what I mean? Like, he is massive in comparison to somebody like Jeremy Piven or Brendan Schaub or something like that.
Maybe there should be a reality show where we take all of these comedians that are trying stand-up. It's like, what's that, Last Comic Standing, but it's celebrity. Last Comic Standing celebrity version.
Yeah.
T.I., Tom Brady, Jeremy Piven, Brendan Schaub. Brendan Schaub, probably the worst of all of them, probably, right? All of them doing stand-up. It'd be interesting. What is Tom Brady going to do stand-up about? Being like really rich and good at football?
Maybe
we've never heard that before.
Bro, if Tom Brady became a roaster, that'd be dope. You know what I mean? Tom Brady versus Frank Castillo, that'd be amazing.
Tom Brady's like, this guy's poor and bald. Gets a big laugh, and I'm sure Frank would have some good comebacks on Tom.
Whenever Frank tells a joke.
At least I'm not divorced.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Whenever Frank tells a joke, Tom Brady's like, I got 7 rings. And then everyone just starts laughing. Yeah. How many rings does Frank have? Oh, 1. Frank has a ring.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he has the wedding ring.
No,
Tom Brady doesn't
he has
have
2
that.
then. No, he has the roast battle champion.
And there's a ring for that?
No, I mean, championship ring is another term for championship.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. But there's not a literal ring for the roast battle thing, is there?
Oh, probably not. They should, but probably not.
That would be a good comeback. Like he's like, I have 7 rings, and Frank could be like, you're missing one, Bob, a pretty big a wedding ring because you're not married, you loser.
Yeah.
She left you because he played football. I mean, so Tom Brady doing stand-up about being the best quarterback of all time, Super Bowl, he can do stand-up about that kind of stuff, whereas Baba can't really do stand-up about being a great fighter.
Yeah.
Because he lost all those times.
Yeah.
What Baba should have done is stand-up about losing a bunch without the Asian doctor racism, that stupid voice.
Yeah.
Miss the shot. Where's Pain Your Life? That kind of stuff. Will Tom Brady bring in any fake accents?
Oh, bro, that would be Netflix.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah.
Tom Brady doing the accent of like teammates and stuff.
Yeah.
Could be a little dicey.
It'd be a lot of Southern accents on Tom Brady's set. You know what I mean?
He could do Bill Belichick. He was under like everybody thinks Bill Belichick's a crazy coach, right?
Or
Steals.
New England fans just doing a bunch of Boston accents.
Yeah. So this fan the other day was like, Tom, why do you retire? Yeah. You got to come back, Tom. I freaking love you, man. I'm like, you're right. Thanks, man. Thanks, buddy.
Not even the minimum veteran contract at the Patriots? Come on, Tom. I can't do a Boston accent. I'm terrible.
It's close.
Yeah.
It's close. And there's still people from Boston.
Outside the parking lot every day. You were doing a game. I'll be waiting for you. But you never came, Tom.
Tom, did you park the car in Harvard Yard?
What do you think is more commendable if Tom Brady were to go to like rap music or comedy? You know what I mean?
Rap music would be insane.
Yeah.
I guess T.I. is going from rap music to comedy. So T.I. going to football would be nuts.
Yeah.
Or is this going to be an episode of us talking about staying in your lane?
Staying in your lane.
Should these people have stayed in their lane? Who should have stayed? Who's the person besides Shop? We can't say Shop, but who's the person that absolutely should have stayed in their lane the most? Who tried one thing and then went to another thing?
One good one is that one chick from Disney.
Which one?
Amanda Bynes. She should have just kept doing shows and not went into the drug lane, dude.
Yeah, well, that's obviously.
Well, she's also
different.
got mental illness and all this stuff, so.
Maybe she should have just done TV and not gone into movies because it kind of went sideways when she started getting really big in movies.
Yeah.
She said that thing about Drake ending her pussy or something. She wanted Drake to end it.
About that.
You didn't know that?
No.
She tweeted, she was like, I want Drake to kill my pussy or end my pussy or something like that. That's when I knew it wasn't going well. You don't want to tweet something like that.
Yeah.
That's a bit dicey. Poor Amanda Bynes.
Yeah, you'll never catch me tweeting, I want Drake to end my butthole. You know what I mean? It's just, no matter what lane I'm in, I will never wish to get on that exit. You know what I mean?
That guy, Dennis Miller, remember him? He did comedy. I always thought Dennis Miller was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Then he did two different lanes. One was the political thing, and whatever you think about it, I think he had some success. He had a TV show. But the other lane that he tried was football. Remember that when he became Monday night broadcaster? That didn't go well because he had these long-winded things about like he would cite Greek philosophy or philosophers or like Shakespeare, and people would be like, "What is he talking about?"
Yeah, no, I never watched football, so I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know, no.
But you say Greek philosophy, first thing I think is Shakespeare, baby. Even though he's a British guy.
Well, I'm assuming, I don't know, but I'm assuming Shakespeare took from that.
Probably.
In his plays.
You know how Shakespeare died?
How?
Fucking 8 chicks. Just kidding. 8 inches.
8 inches, B.
No, he died in the snow. He got drunk at a bar, walked home, face planted in the snow.
Classic Billy Shakespeare. Thank him. Good guy.
Never got into stand-up.
I wonder, there wasn't really stand-up back then, probably.
Oh, yeah, there was, dude.
There was a clown who would like entertain the king, the
there
jester.
Was a clown like, you want 10 minutes with the king, gonna suck my dick, you know?
Shakespeare knew to stay in his lane, even back then.
Yep.
He didn't try, he was writing these plays, but people would laugh at them, but that might not have been enough. The clown, the jester role is probably difficult.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, for sure.
It's different. I'm trying a different career, be different. A lot of ladies in the crowd tonight.
It's hard to imagine somebody doing something else after they state they're going to do this one thing. Like Tom Brady saying he's going to do comedy. It's like, well, I mean, it doesn't make sense, but I can't really picture what would be the thing that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Well, I'd watch him do it. It'd be fun to watch him do it.
That's another thing too. He's going to sell out, and he could set the price of tickets as much as he wants because people just want to spend the night with Tom Brady.
He says he's going to do stand-up, but then the natural progression is to eventually have a special. So Tom Brady's special, what would that be? Not the Gringo Poppy, because that's taken. But maybe Tom Brady does a special about his ex-wife, the Brazilian Culero. That's so bad.
Oh, dude, that's a good one.
What is the thing where they Carnival? I wonder if there's like slang for Brazilian women that they use. Carnival mamas.
I'm not up on my racial slang, dude.
Carnival mamas. Mass.
Bapa does Brazil. It's like a Girls Gone Wild video.
Brady on Brazil.
Oh, yeah.
Mike's apartment.
What's her name?
Giselle Bundchen.
If he just made his special called Giselle Bundchen.
That would be crazy. That's he's coming for, I guess since they're not married anymore, he can't.
Yeah.
He can't really do a special on it. Is T.I. still married to his wife, Tiny?
I'm not really up on my celebrity
Yeah,
gossip.
I know. Yeah, me neither. I'm just asking questions. Just sussing it out, B.
If you were Tiny, would you leave T.I. because he started stand-up?
No.
No?
No.
You would write jokes for him and stuff, huh?
Yeah, maybe she's funny.
Yeah.
The celebrities that should try stand-up are rarely the ones that do. Like Tom Brady, I would not assume wanting to do. Most athletes, probably not.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like Charles Barkley.
Bro, Charles Barkley doing stand-up, that's a ticket I'm buying, baby.
I'd watch him do stand-up.
Yes.
He's pretty funny.
It's like Kobe and Shaq took over the early 2000s. Dude, Charles Barkley and Randy Feltface on stage together, bro. Just potty mouth and purple face, right?
I'd watch Fauci do stand-up. He could do jokes about the vaccine.
Yeah.
Donald Trump would be good at stand-up.
Yeah. Donald Trump has already got, the legwork in. He's already got the feel for the crowd, stuff like that. I think he'd be solid.
See, because Trump, I don't think would ever do stand-up.
Yeah.
But if politicians, like I could see Biden being like, I want to try here. So the other day I was out there with, Jack. And here's the deal, folks. Sometimes you just want to smell hair, okay? But I don't smell hair. I, put it all over my face. Makes sense.
I would want to see Daniel Day-Lewis do stand-up.
Daniel Day-Lewis, but that's a great one.
Yes.
He would never want to do it, though. And if he did do it, he'd be like real method about it.
Oh, I mean, but I think he'd be method about it in that he would grind every day and do open mics.
Maybe, but it'd be funny if he was method about it. Like he starts living on an air mattress. he starts having grudges at it, like that aren't really, that don't make sense. He has grudges against people that are better at stand-up.
Yeah.
When Daniel Day-Lewis is a method actor, people are like, what do you think of Bert Kreischer? And he's like, pfft. Bert Kreischer's a bad example. No, what do you think of Bill Burr? I'm like, hack. He's a hack. I don't like him. Oh, really? Why? Well, yeah, his dad's like rich. Like, what? I don't know about that, Daniel. No, it is true.
Mm-hmm. I heard Bilbo's mother works at HBO. Just saying. What's another? If he was a method, he'd have to like give a lot of money away so he could be poor. Yeah.
You'd start getting like emails every day and instant IG messages and all that from Daniel Day-Lewis. Be like, can I do your show next month? I know I just did your show last week, but can I do it again this week? Do you have any openings? Yeah. He starts harassing bookers. Bookers of comedy clubs are like, man, the Daniel Day-Lewis guy, really good actor, but boy, is he annoying. He sent me a clip the other day, but he'd already sent me the same clip last week. God. You see him putting his name in the bucket too many times.
He emails Comedy Store every Friday for potluck.
Daniel Day-Lewis at Lyric Hyperion. Yeah. All right. Oh, Daniel, you put your name in twice. You're banned. You're banned from the mic, Daniel.
Yeah. He smokes cigarettes outside of Chatterbox.
He'd have to start smoking.
Yeah.
Daniel Day-Lewis is like bumming cigarettes off people and not thanking them or like ever giving them cigarettes. He never has cigarettes, but he was always asking for cigarettes. These are a lot of tropes of comedians.
Yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis starts accusing people of stealing his jokes.
Yeah. There's a big controversy.
Yeah.
Daniel Day-Lewis, that was my bit that you did. Have you guys seen Nate Bargatze's new special? Or have you seen Chris Rock's new special? I came up with a bit about 40-year-old women being worse to date than 25-year-olds. That's my bit.
Yeah.
I was like, Daddy, can I get some shoes? Daddy, can I get some shoes? Daddy, can I get some shoes? But then you date a 40-year-old woman and they're like, I need you to fix my roof. It was me. I wrote that. I lived that. No, you didn't.
Also, too, he would be doing like American stand-up. He would be on stage in English, like American English.
Oh, that's right. He wouldn't even have the accent.
Yeah. He would probably be method like by being like an urban comedian, you know? He would like look up to Patrice O'Neill, somebody that was in the city, you know what I mean?
Daniel Day-Lewis is like, these women act like their pussy is worth $1 million. Let me tell you why it's not.
Yeah.
That'd be a Daniel Day-Lewis on Opie and Anthony.
Yeah. Exactly.
He's like, shut up, bitch. That'd be great.
Talking about the use of the N-word.
Yeah. Why can't we say the N-word? Or wouldn't it be crazy if you said the N-word in this situation?
Yeah.
Daniel Day-Lewis canceled. He'd have to get canceled.
You'd have to get canceled.
Yeah. Interviewing Daniel Day-Lewis about being on the road with Chris D'Elia, and Daniel Day-Lewis is like, I've never met him. I've never even had a conversation with him. And
We
then
had dinner once.
We had dinner one time.
Yeah.
And then there's this video of Daniel Day-Lewis and Chris D'Elia doing Top Golf together, joking about fucking. What were they joking about today? Oh, they're doing morning radio voice.
Yeah.
Hey, $7.99. Join us. Only 2 tickets left.
Dude.
My voice is dead, and I'm hoping it's not from Mold Manor. Oh. I'm so worried that I'm going to be sick. If you're watching this and you know anything about mold, let me know. I don't feel sick, but I still have like a raspy throat.
I feel like it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You look up so many things about being sick and you get sick.
I want a comedian to try a different lane of doctor and give me some advice. I'm trying a different lane of dying from mold poisoning. Alan Strickland Williams knows about that. He had mold too.
Oh, did he get poisoned?
I think so. I wonder what lane would Alan Strickland Williams try if it wasn't for not comedy. What sport? Looks like a golfer, maybe.
Well, he's also dressed very nice all the time.
So
I feel like
professor.
But I can't see him doing anything but comedy. So anything that I say will be disrespectful. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Banking. You know. Mm-hmm.
His dad was a lawyer that wanted to be a lawyer. This may be too much. I've revealed. If you want more information,
join the Patreon.
About ASW. We're going to be reading off the names of his family on the Patreon later. What about Walsh? What would Walsh do outside of comedy?
It's so disrespectful when you make it real.
He's a big guy, maybe football.
Football? Mm-hmm. But he's also very old. Probably not football right now.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know.
And I say very old. I meant old. He's old. He's older. He's older than a football player.
Very old is that's overshooting.
You're making me sound like an asshole right now.
I know. I'm asking you questions and putting you on the spot, and you're just like, why are you doing this? What are we doing here, Baba? Leave me alone.
Let's go back to Daniel Day-Lewis.
All right, what about me? You can be mean to me. What would I do outside?
Oh, dude.
If I wasn't doing open mics.
You'd be selling OxyClean on paid commercials, dude.
Is that a Mr. Bald joke? Or Mr. Bald, Mr. Clean? Yeah. Mr. Bald.
I could just see you being Billy Matthews. What's that guy's name?
Oh, Billy Mays?
Billy Mays.
Dude, I want to do, instead of Mr. Clean, I want to do another business called Mr. Bald. And he's like, you thought I was clean before. Mr. Bald? We're going to clean the shit. We're clean the shit. Yeah. 7 times. You want your house cleaned 7 times a week.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mr. Bald here at Mold Manor, and we're gonna clean your sheet.
It's perfect for my brand.
Yeah,
it's like I was like you once. My house was dirty, infected with mold. We had the worst kind of mold, and we had the second worst kind of mold. Yeah. But then I got Mr. Bald. If Mr. Bald comes to your house, everybody has wearing bald caps. All the guys that work at the house, they always have to wear bald caps, and they're kind of depressed. They always have seasonal depression because they don't have any hair. But they do a great job. And at the end of it, they're very thankful that you hired them.
Yeah.
You know, because they need it. Yeah. That's my second lane. Starting a company called Mr. Bald. We clean your house in the 90s with the belly room. Here's a Starly.
What was my profession be if I wasn't podcasting and doing stand-up?
Restaurateur, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, because you do know food very well. Oh, you have some strict opinions.
Yes.
Nah, that wasn't a fat joke, you fucking sensitive bitch.
You sensitive fat piece of shit.
You fat piece of bitch. You fucking. No, I mean, you're very opinionated on food. You know a little bit of the ingredients of food. Maria made us that food, and you knew all the different ingredients that she used, which I noticed. Mm-hmm. So restaurateur. I think you're kind of a foodie, maybe a foodie blog.
Yep. Last night we went to a.
Shout out the restaurant.
Cafe Santorini in Old Town Pasadena.
See, I like Old Town Pass. I haven't been to that one yet, but we both like Gus's, the barbecue spot.
Oh yeah, that's South Pass.
Pretty
baby.
Good.
Oh yes.
Oh, so you went to the downtown?
Yes.
Downtown Pasadena. Oh yeah, they got a bunch of stuff there.
Oh yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Il Forneo, we went there like about 2 months ago. Terrible, dude.
What's that?
It's an Italian restaurant. Off the corner of Colorado and Fair Oaks, basically. It was bad.
See, Bappa does Food Truck Diaries,
Yes.
where it's just like kind of whatever food. Him doing fine dining, that could be another thing that he could do.
Yes.
Which I think would be great. Bappa, he wouldn't know what the food was, mispronounce all the names of the thing, salmon, risotto.
Yes.
Let's see what else. Steak
Moussaka.
steak tartare. Steak tartare. That's a steak tartare. This great steak tartare here at the restaurant is really good. So we're gonna try the next meal.
Dude, I would watch just to see him in a suit.
Yeah, he doesn't wear suits much.
Never. I mean
in the
unless he's
funeral
going to his
fit.
grandma's funeral.
Yeah, he takes selfies at funerals.
And he's working at E.
There's a comedian that took a selfie at a funeral that I always show people. I save it on my phone. I'm always like, have they seen this yet? And I show it to them. It's so funny. One of these, maybe we should do a whole Patreon episode on just that. So if you want to know who the comedian is that took a selfie at his grandmother's funeral, tune in to Patreon. We'll do a whole episode on that guy's a character.
10 minutes of grandma funerals.
10 minutes of comedians doing things where we're like, what? What are we doing here,
Yeah.
Papa? Why?
Yeah. Have you ever been in that? Should I save it or should?
What?
Oh, have you ever been in that situation where you're at a funeral and somebody's taking a selfie with the casket? Never?
No. You've been there?
Well, we've all seen it online, right? Mm-hmm. And then there's times where I see people around the wake with a camera and I'm like, this is how it happens online, you know?
Yeah.
And then people hate on them. It's usually the caption that gets them though. Like,
I don't get it. Why would you post that online?
yeah.
It's
Well,
weird.
It's the fucking perversion of living now, dude. You know what I mean?
Maybe a picture with everybody outside because, like, you know, they get everybody together when someone dies, the family is there. But the picture of a dead body and putting it online and it's like, hey, I'm here. That I don't understand.
Well, that's the thing. So you see the inciting incident, but the climax is the post. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But watching it happen in real time, you're like, I hope it doesn't get to I don't want this to be a movie, you know?
Funeral fit, writing that as the caption is amazing.
Yeah.
Because nobody does that. Baba does things that I've never seen anybody do.
Yeah.
So that in and of itself is kind of interesting.
He's an innovator, B.
Yeah. Can't see any of the other people we mentioned doing that. Don't see Tom Brady having captions like that.
No.
T.I., Jeremy Piven.
Yeah.
Who else has tried stand-up?
Well, that's the thing, though. It's very seductive, the stand-up lifestyle. So who knows? Tom Brady's grandma croaks in like 3 weeks after he's hit a couple open mics, and he's got the funny juices going. He's got sad, but he's like on the grind. You know what I mean? And next thing you know, you got that camera out, bro. You know, hashtag funeral fit.
You just need content. Any kind of content doesn't matter. You'll take a you take a picture of anything. Someone dies in your life. All right, that's content, baby.
Content is king, dude.
There's a lot of celebrities that try other things that aren't even comedy or like even just public speaking. Like remember at the Republican National Convention, Clint Eastwood gave that speech. Do you remember that?
I remember that.
Where he just put out the chair and he said that Barack Obama was in the chair. I think from whatever politics you are, that bombed. He's like, he's in the chair there, and he had nothing. What are you doing? Why you doing not too good a job? He would like pause for laughter, and the Republicans were like, is that a joke that he's saying, or what? Can we put on that? We watched the Clint.
Didn't we see this on the podcast once?
No, we didn't. This is old. This is an old thing. Clint Eastwood chair. I don't think so.
Pretty sure either.
How long has the podcast been going
Either
on?
this podcast or another one.
Yeah, you probably watch it on Easymo or Josh Rardo or
let's
knows?
see here.
I wonder if that's still up or they wiped it.
Republican convention.
It did not do well.
I've seen this, bro. We watched this on Raccoon Tweeties.
No.
I swear to God.
No way.
For the loyal raccoons out there, just let us
If
know.
I'm wrong, let me know.
But let's see here. We watched
Such a huge buildup.
We watched it on the podcast.
Well, round two, baby. Is this better than Tom Brady's stand-up? He's looking like he's got it, like he knows he's going to kill it. He is going to destroy.
All right, here it goes.
Save a little for Mitt.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That actually
I
is
know
pretty
what you're
good.
thinking. You're thinking,
Dude, I know exactly what he's feeling right now.
8 inches?
Bro.
I know
I know what you're thinking, 8 inches.
If he says 8 inches.
Oh, this was me on Saturday or a Thursday, dude.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Damn.
Where I just got on stage and I was like,
I'm going to kill so hard right now.
no. I was like, I'm so nervous.
Oh, fuck. Not a good place to be.
No.
But then again, I'm always a little nervous at the beginning.
Yeah. Spoiler alert. I did 50%.
What's a movie tradesman doing out here? You know, they're all
Movie tradesman? Nobody's ever said that.
Yeah, that's a nervous kind of like you can't remember what you're supposed to say kind of thing. But so far, pretty good. You know, good opening line, save some for Mitt. Good.
Or let me
Movie
know.
tradesman, awkward.
Yeah.
But it's not bad.
Let me know when you want me to stop it, all right?
Okay.
left-wingers out there, left of Lenin.
Boom.
Left
least
of
that's
Lenin.
Pretty good too.
Ooh,
Did we forget and this was actually a good speech? I don't know. Okay, we'll keep going.
People think, but that's not really the case. There's a lot of conservative people, a lot of moderate people, Republicans, Democrats in Hollywood. It's just that conservative people, by the nature of the word itself, play a little more close to the vest, and they don't go around hot dogging it.
All right.
Pause it. So far, I'm like, damn, I forgot a strong opening because I'm not like a conservative or anything, but this is so far I can see this. It's like it's doing well.
Okay, so but after left of Lenin, you could trim some of the fat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is like just someone talking. It's not really speech.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's his style so far.
So
They're loving it.
Yeah.
But they're there. Believe me, they're there. And I just...
Head scratch is
I
never
think that,
good.
In fact, there's some of them around town. I saw John Voight. There's a lot of people around here in town. John's here. Academy.
This is a little bit stand-up-y, you know?
Yeah.
Calling out people in the audience. Like, we all love John Voight, right? John Voight's here. I saw Rob Schneider. Rob Schneider's over there. Good. Let's clap it up. Rob. Oh, I love Rob. Owen Benjamin's here. Good. We say, hey, thanks, Owen. Thank you. I love that podcast you're on with Joe, Owen. Yeah, so, okay. Still not bad.
Not bad.
Award winner. Terrific guy.
That guy's face.
And these people are all like-minded, like all of us.
Okay.
So I've got Mr. Obama sitting here.
Pause. Nobody knows what he's talking about. This is where it goes off the rails. This is what I remember. So I've got Mr. Obama sitting here. It's like, whoa, dicey. All right. Nobody knows what he's talking about right now. They're going to give him the benefit of the doubt for like a minute, but it's gonna crater real hard.
I'm going to go back 5 seconds.
So I've got Mr. Obama sitting here.
No, you don't.
Pause.
And
So like they don't know what to they don't know what to do. They don't know to be like clap because he says Mr. Obama, like you don't want to clap for the guy that you don't want to vote for, but then you don't know if it's a joke. So are you supposed to laugh? And instead what they do is, because they hate him that much, I guess. What the other version of this where it's a celebrity from the left talking. So I've got Mitt Romney here. No, that would make even less sense. Like what?
I've got Mr. Obama sitting here, and I just was going to ask him a couple questions, but I remember.
Pause. He's also so old that there's a little bit of like he could actually think Obama is there. He's like his mind is going, like he's gone off script. You don't know. The audience doesn't know. This is scary for them. This is tension.
He told the organizers, he's like, only way I go out there is if Obama comes with me.
You don't want to, at a political speech, you don't want to have the audience have tension.
Yeah.
You want them to be inspired and moved by your words. Or, or Trump, like he roasts the people. He's comes up with nicknames or funny things. And it's entertaining. This is like, you have no idea what he's doing. Yeah.
Remember 3.5 years ago when Mr. Obama won the election. And though I wasn't a big supporter, I was watching that night when he was having that thing, and they were talking about hope and change, and they were talking about yes, we can, and it was dark and it was outdoors and it was nice, and people were lighting candles, and they were saying, and I just thought.
Yeah, he's stumbling. So the bit is supposed to be that he's going to ask Obama, who's in the chair, some questions, probably roasting and making fun of it.
Yeah.
So he starts out with the bit, but then he goes into this long tangent about like, but you know, I don't hate Obama, like, cause they hoping change is good and I'm not a racist. And also, and the night was good. The night looked good outside that day.
But he hardly said any of that. A lot of it was,
yeah. And a lot of stumbling over it,
stammering.
which is like not great.
yeah.
They were saying, you know, and I just
Yeah. That's Brendan before we shut the podcast.
That's me before this delicious Diet Coke.
thought, this is great. I mean, everybody's crying. Oprah was crying. And
There's a shot at Oprah there. That's a good shot at Oprah.
Yeah.
He needs some Happy Hippo Kratom, though. That's what he needs. Promo code SHOP.
Tiger Thing Whiskey.
Tiger Thick Whiskey might help a little bit with calm the nerves somewhat. You'd think Clint Eastwood would be unflappable.
Yeah.
Unflappable. He's delivering food now.
Yeah.
I was even crying. And then finally, I haven't cried that hard since I found out that there's 23 million unemployed people in this country.
Applause break for that. Woo! That's right. People don't have jobs. Hell yes. It's Obama's fault. The guy in the chair, I think.
So many people are like, wait, so is Obama going to be here or what?
Well, it's a roast line, but
Yeah.
then it's serious. It doesn't make sense. The joke, he's like, I haven't cried that much since punchline. Instead of punchline, it's like, so many people don't have a job.
Yeah, this was so bad that Jim Brewer had to come out of hiding and make a joke about cockatoos.
Yeah, dude, which crushed.
Yeah.
Everybody loves the cockatoo joke. But who wrote this? This is offensive to like Clint Eastwood. They should have gotten a better speech.
Yeah.
Somebody should have wrote him a speech.
They should have gave this to Owen Benjamin, dude.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
And now that is something to cry for, because that is a disgrace, a national disgrace, and we haven't done enough, obviously. This administration hasn't done enough to cure that. And whatever interest they have is not strong enough. And I think possibly now it may be time for somebody else to come along and solve the problem.
Pause. So this again, this is what happens when you, for many, when you try and change the lane that you're in.
Yeah.
Because Clint Eastwood is a great actor and a good director. So he went and he got confidence switching from actor to director. He's like, damn, I'm good at anything.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try giving a speech. No.
No.
This is bad.
No, you can't even suck my dick for 5 minutes.
No, he wouldn't even. Joey Diaz would be like, listen, cocksucker.
Yeah.
No.
No, he'd have stopped real quick. Oh, standing O. Bro, when you're getting
Not
a
everybody.
standing O,
That guy didn't even stand up. The guy in the suit was like, nah.
when you're getting a standing O from old ladies, you know you're killing, dude.
He's definitely not killing.
So,
Straight murders won't be.
The chair is still there and hasn't been addressed.
Yeah.
It's a long time not to address the chair.
Let's see what happens.
so, Mr. President, how do you handle promises that you made when you were running for election, and how do you handle it? I mean, what do you say to people?
He forgot
Yeah.
what he's going to say there. We know this from stand-up. He's like, how do you handle? And then he knows he doesn't know what the next words are, so he goes, how do you handle it? Because he doesn't. He's like, maybe they'll be okay with that. And he has a captive audience. He has that. If this was like at a comedy club, it would be going pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just, I know people
Still doesn't know.
people were wondering, you don't have it, okay? Well, I know even some of the people in your
He doesn't know how to answer that because you didn't ask a proper question, sir.
If Obama was there, he'd be like, you okay, Clint? Do you need help?
Yeah.
I want to help you.
own party were very disappointed when you didn't close Gitmo. And I thought, I think closing Gitmo, why close that? We spent so much money on it. But I thought maybe it's an excuse. What do you mean, shut up?
Decent.
Killed.
Okay, that killed. That was all
Killed.
right. So forgot about that part.
Murders row B.
Okay. I thought it was just because somebody had a stupid idea of trying terrorists in downtown New York City. Maybe that was it.
Why are they cheering for 9/11?
Oh my
Woo! Yeah. 9/11 happened under Bush, though, right?
Yeah.
So, vice versa.
I've got to hand it to you. I've got to give credit where credit's due. You did overrule that finally. And that's so now we're moving onward. And I know I know you were against the war in Iraq, and that's okay. But you thought the war in Afghanistan was okay. You know, I mean, you thought that was something that was worth doing. We didn't check with the Russians to see how they did there for the 10 years. But,
Damn, that's a good thing, too.
We did it, and it was, it's something to be thought about, and I think that that when we get to I think you mentioned something about having a target date for bringing everybody home, and you give that target date.
Oh, rough.
Why would they think that this would be helpful to the campaign?
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood just being boring as hell and kind of stammering and all that. Maybe some valid points sprinkled in, but with somebody going, and also you think that maybe if you're aware, what did you say then?
Yeah, what's funny is like that teleprompter right there in front of him. It keeps getting closer and closer. Like, stay on script, dude. Stay on script.
The teleprompter goes, help.
Nowhere on me does it say stammer.
The teleprompter has an arm. It tries to pull the fire alarm.
Yeah.
And I think Mr. Romney asked the only sensible question, and he says, "Why are you giving the date out now? Why don't you just bring them home tomorrow morning?"
I like how the clapter is like really slow. Like the clap laughter. They're just like, yeah. I mean, we understood the ending there, but what was that part where you were like?
Brilliant military strategist Clint Eastwood and Mitt Romney telling you when the troops could come home and how to do it.
I thought, yeah. I'm not going to shut up. It's my turn.
Going back,
anyway.
call back.
Yeah.
Call back to the shut up.
Solid.
Apparently, Obama says shut up a lot.
Yeah. Shut up.
Shut your mouth.
Clint, shut up.
Clint, that's enough.
We're going to have to have a little chat about that. And then I just wondered all these promises, and then I wondered about when
dude, this is a visual representation of the good, the bad, the ugly.
Good callback to the classic Clint film. Let's fast forward all the way to the end. See what he says at the end.
Well, no, we got to sit through this.
Okay,
baby.
all right.
What do you want me to tell Romney?
Suck
I can't
my
tell
dick.
him to do that. Can't do that to himself.
Fuck himself?
Oh, yeah.
Damn, this is interesting. I don't remember this part.
You're crazy. You're absolutely crazy. You're getting as bad as Biden.
All right, that's good. So this did have some zingers in it.
Yeah.
Not terrible, not as bad as I remember it, but the chair is just too much.
Yeah, but bro, if Donald Trump brought out a chair and said Obama's in it,
That'd
he
be
would
amazing.
set the chair on fire, dude.
Yeah. Look at this chair. It's the worst chair I've ever seen. No one's seen it. You know who couldn't sit in this chair? Rosie O'Donnell, because it'd break. She's so fat. If Megyn Kelly was in this chair, it'd be all bloody because she's always on her period. She's having her period all the time. Okay, she's talking too much.
Joey Diaz in the crowd here. You gotta suck his dick for 10 minutes in the belly room.
Joey Diaz, we all love him,
Yeah.
If you want stage time with him, I've heard you got to do some things. You got to do some things. I don't know. That's what people tell me. I don't know. I'm kidding.
I never seen it. I heard it.
He's not one of our guys, B.
Of course, we all know Biden is the intellect of the Democratic Party. So
Damn.
it's just a kind of a grin with a body behind it, It's just kind of
Wow.
So we could have some hot
But,
points.
That's a slow burn roast right there.
Yeah, that was good.
I just think that there's so much to be done, And I think that Mr. Romney and Mr. Ryan are two guys that can come along. I never thought that it was a good idea for attorneys to be president anyway, because it.
Tell him, Clint, you don't like lawyers.
Yeah, I think attorneys are so busy. You know, they're always taught to argue everything and always weigh everything and weigh both sides, and they're always, they're always devil's advocating this and bifurcating this and bifurcating that. You know, all that stuff. But I think it's maybe time. What do you think for maybe a businessman? How about that?
That guy's so happy. Yes.
A stellar
Someone at
business-
sales stuff. Yes.
quote unquote, a stellar businessman. And I think it's that time. And I think if you just kind of stepped aside and Mr. Romney can kind of take over, you could still use the plane. Though maybe a smaller one, not that big gas guzzler that you're driving around when you're going around to colleges and talking about student loans and stuff like that. I think you're an ecological man. Now, why would you want to drive that truck around? Okay. Well, anyway. All right. I'm sorry. I can't do that to myself either. So, anyway.
Boom.
Call back.
Call back again.
Let's see. But I'd just like to say something,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen.
He's so funny.
Something that I think is very important is that we own this country.
Dicey.
Thank you.
This gives me hope for Tom Brady, sir.
Yeah. Why? Because why?
MAGA country, dude. Just go out there.
Oh, yeah. And this is his crowd?
Standing O, we own this country. That's how he's. And then the special's called "We Own This Country."
Maybe, and Tom Brady does his special in a Make America Great hat.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
He comes out there. He goes, "We own this country." Standing O, and then he goes, "Spent 4 seasons with the Buccaneers," and then standing O. You know what I mean? Before that, I won 6 chips with the Patriots. Standing.
The Patriots, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good for him. And so, no, he doesn't wear the hat when he comes out. He does his whole bit, his whole hour, and then at the end, instead of a mic drop, he gets somebody, oh man, my head's cold.
Yeah.
Can somebody get me and then someone throws a red hat on stage and he puts it on and he's like, goodbye.
Wow, you're a marketer, B.
Yeah, pretty good.
Hell yeah.
There's one last thing I forgot to say.
What?
And then he just gets the hat. He says some Trump thing. I don't know.
He's like, so anyways, I'm divorced, and then he gets into his bits.
Yeah, Boonshin. He has a chair where he's like, I got this chair and Giselle's sitting here.
Yeah.
Does it smell like a whore to anybody else in the room? Smells pretty bad.
weird.
Someone should take a shower.
Yeah.
Huh? Make America great.
Yeah.
I'm all about family, just not mine.
Is it just me or is this chair like not understanding of my football career?
Traditional value is here. Traditional values, family and all that, just not for me.
Yeah.
I want to bang sleuts who are in their 20s. Play football on sleuts.
I think we're done with Mr. Clint here, dude.
All right, should we
You want to go into Scott?
checking in with Scott? Checking in with Scott? Checking in with Scott. Checking in with Scott. Hung out with Scott last night.
Oh, how's
Happy
he doing?
birthday, Lisa. It was for Lisa's birthday.
Let's
Scott's
see.
doing good.
Oh, wait 1 second. We got some fresh tweets here, dude.
Yeah, he was drinking last night, so I'm sure.
Let's see what this is all about, dude. What's that one say?
I always lift the seat after I piss all over it. 16 hours ago.
Wow,
What time was
dude.
that, dude? Pretty late at night. A little drinky Scott.
Approximately at 11:30 p.m.
Wow. So, Scott had the time of his life there. It shouldn't pee on seats, but hey, we'll like it.
Well, he does lift it.
least
What about this one?
Dyson weather has arrived in LA.
No
Dyson
lights?
weather?
I don't know if he's.
It's like the
referencing-
vacuum?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
What about this one right here?
I thank God every day I've never had to take a shit at Dodger Stadium. Well, I agree with that.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, dude. Scott's
Dicey.
Scott's having a good week.
Yeah, I'm glad he's tweeting again.
Yeah.
It's good to see, right? All right, well, that's our show. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Bye.